Welcome, 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 gorgeous soul, to Live Your Best Laugh with me, your host, Kat Googe, also known as the Joy Queen. We will be having rich and honest conversations about what feeling joyful really means, how to notice more pockets of joy every day, even on the tough ones, and whether laughter really is the medicine we're missing in our lives. I am super passionate about joy, and I love to teach how to intentionally bring it into everyday life instead of waiting for it to happen. I'm a passionate laughter yogi and Reiki healer who is on a mission of global joy, and my heartfelt desire, darling one, is that as we hang out together, you get to reignite your inner joy so you can make the most of your dance on this planet. So, without any further ado, let's dive in. Hey gorgeous souls, delighted to be sharing episode 8 with you of the Festival Diaries for season 2 of Live Your Best Laugh. And this week it is all about Bestival Dorset. Now, I had the pleasure of not going to just one festival last year, but 2. I was lucky enough to be invited to bring workshops to both Bestival Dorset and Bestival Shropshire. And what I really, really loved about the places was I was part of Slow Motion. And Slow Motion is like a little festival within the festival. And it's just so important and so wonderful to have these little sanctuaries when you're in spaces which are super busy. So can be a lot of kind of sensory overload. There's a lot of noise, a lot of movement, a lot of, different things going on. So having wellness areas that are carefully curated in these busy festivals is such a game changer for the festival experience. So this year it's just Festival Dorset going on, and I was thrilled to be one of the people asked to come back because I had such a blast there last year at both the different venues, and the energy from the people that came to the sessions was incredible. And as Festival is predominantly marketed as a family friendly festival, there were a lot of children that came along to the sessions with their families, and it was just so beautiful. So I was really excited to be asked back here again. I love it. I love the vibe of it. I love just the feel and the energy. And I have a real little favorite spot. It often happens in festivals, isn't it? You find your little favorite spot. There's an area called Caravanserai that I absolutely loved. We stumbled across it last year in Dorset and spent most of the time in Shropshire immersed in there because it just invites a really brilliant mix of energies and music and DJs, and yeah, it's just beautiful. So I kind of hover between Slow Motion and Caravanserai there, and I'm just really happy. They're my happy places. So I can't wait to share this episode with you and share all the beautiful discussions from all the different people I managed to interview. I was lucky enough to be invited into Peacock Valley, which is a private campsite that Octopus Energy, how cool a company are they to work for? They invite all their employees to Bestival, and they can bring a plus one, and they book out a whole campsite. It's incredible, isn't it? So they had 1,200 people that came and were part of that campsite. And what they do as well is they put on wellness sessions for the people that they bring to this campsite. So I also had the pleasure of sharing a private session with Octopus Energy. And oh my goodness, we can't wait for you to hear all about that. in this episode too, we get to have our youngest ever interviewees. It is just beautiful. And, you know, like the ex-teacher in me, I like honestly, like the conversations you can have with children are just so brilliant. They just say how it is, right? So I loved that we had an array of children of different ages coming up to the mic and sharing their thoughts. I just absolutely loved it, and we had a couple of teenagers too, which was amazing. So lots of different firsts for this one, and it really made for such a brilliant flow to the whole podcast episode, and really kind of speaks a lot of what Bestival is all about. It's about bringing families together, bringing community together, and just allowing, feeling like bringing in the joy and feeling those experiences together is like a really special thing. So can't wait for you to dive on in. Can't wait to hear what you think about it. And pick out your favorite bits. There's some really, really gorgeous little moments. So here we are at Festival Dorset. Yay! Super excited to be back. And I have just shared my first laughter yoga session of the weekend. Beautiful, juicy, joyful energy. And I have the gorgeous Emily and Esme here who have stepped forward and gone, yay, I want to come and chat on your podcast. I'm like, yay, you're amazing. So, my lovelies, firstly, thank you so much. Amazing. I'd love to know, is it your first try of laughter yoga? And if so, like, what did you find? Like, how did you find it?
So it's my first time, and completely not what I expected, to be honest. But in a good way, just kind of rolled with it. To be honest, it was very good. It was strange. Like there wasn't anything actually funny.
Yeah.
It was, like you were just kind of laughing, and I've never just laughed before without like laughing at a joke. And it felt really good.
Yeah, amazing. Yeah. And Esme, you said you'd had tried it before, right?
Yeah, so I've done it before. I did it at the Purbeck Festival
right
a few years ago, and I found it pretty it was quite different. So I thought we'd come back and give it another go because it's really like relaxing.
Yeah.
Freeing, just like lets the stress go.
Totally. Yeah, I love that. Yeah, and I love what you shared, Emily, about not being funny, because I think people don't really know what to expect, right? And it can take them by surprise. But like I was sharing in the session, it really is about laughing for no specific reason. It's being really intentional with your laughter, you know? Did it so in terms of getting into the experience, did it take you long or did you fall in quite quickly? I'd love to know kind of how it played out.
I think at some points it felt like I was forcing myself to laugh.
Yeah.
And then as we got further into the session, it just started to come a lot more naturally. Yeah. Especially when we were laying down and just. Yeah. At the start, it felt very unfamiliar.
Yeah.
It felt I felt quite unsure what to do, but as it went on,
I
got more into it.
Yeah, I love that you both shared that, because you're being asked to do something which doesn't feel like something you would naturally do, right? Because normally we have something that is making us laugh, whereas we're relying on ourselves, so it can feel like a bit strange to start and like you're saying, kind of maybe kind of forcing it a bit. But actually what happens with your physiology is, even if you're kind of creating the laughter, forcing the laughter, you get that kind of release of endorphins, and your body goes, yay. And then did you find that you just fell into it more and more easily, right?
Yeah. I feel my body just feels different, having done the session.
How would you say that you felt at the end of the session, if you had to think of the way to describe how you felt, the words that came up, that kind of thing?
Just peaceful.
Oh.
Yeah, so I felt light. I didn't feel like I was carrying around anything. I just felt light and relaxed.
Oh, I love that. So peaceful and light. So just let go of any stuff that didn't feel good. Yeah. Amazing. Would you do laughter yoga again?
Yeah.
And you know, if you could see them, they are grinning. I love it. And a great thing to do together, right? With your mate, you know, because now you have this as a shared experience, right?
We'll
and like, I love it. Like you're really, really grinning away. But you know, you get to like then to share that and use that whenever you need it as a really good tool for your well-being. That's what's really beautiful about it. Amazing. So you're laughter yogi converts, which is yay. So is this your first time at Bestival? Yeah. And thoughts so far? What you're thinking? What's been great?
I'm enjoying it.
I think it's been really good. It's really relaxed. And lots to do. Lots on.
Lots of interesting things. We did the teens yoga earlier as well.
Nice.
Which felt good.
Have you got a particular highlight?
We enjoyed MC grammar.
Really good.
And African drumming.
Nice. There's a ton of different stuff, isn't it? And that's what's great, isn't it? Because you know you can literally go from like MC grammar to laughter yoga to like you know like they're all completely different energies, right? So you get to like have a little play at each thing and see how it feels. So I love it.
Like I never would have done laughter yoga if I wasn't here, and it was just available and people were just coming and doing it. Like I don't think I ever would have gone and looked for or booked a laughter yoga session. So like brilliant.
Right, so now Emily and Esme, you have a big job, right? Because you now have to be part of the laughter yoga revolution and the big global joy mission, and you have to encourage other people to go book it, go do it. And are you up for it?
Yeah, we will.
And as you move around the festival, like for the rest of the day, like just take.
We'll be running sessions from. We will.
I love it. Going to the sings, going to the loon, like a little bit of laughter yoga happening. So it's in you now, and so you're just be part of that beautiful energy. I love that you came along to this session. I love that you didn't really know. You're honestly, girls, you're so welcome. And like I love that you didn't really know what to expect, but came anyway, and it surprised and delighted you, I guess. Yeah. Amazing. Oh, you're total legends. I love that you set forward to come to the podcast. You've been brilliant. I'm going to wish you a beautiful rest of Bestival.
Thank you so much.
Oh, so welcome. Deep gratitude, my lovelies. You're amazing.
It's been amazing. Thank you. So much. Yes, me laughter yoga.
Yay! Fabulous. Thank you, my love. So we're here at Bestival, Dorset. I have the gorgeous Louise with me, who is the holistic healer. So we could feel each other's energy, couldn't we, in the session? Louise has just been to my laughter yoga session, we've been having some great chats. And I was like, "Can I interview you for the podcast?" And she was like, "Yay!" So Louise, I would love to know what drew you to the laughter yoga.
To be honest, I felt like it would be lovely just to be lifted and have that time to just laugh and feel lifted and energized. And because I came and saw you last year and loved it, I was so excited to see you again.
Oh yes, because you were at Shropshire, weren't you?
I was,
amazing. So in terms of what you experienced in it, what was the energy like for you? How did you find the whole session?
I found it absolutely awesome. Just bonkers, but in a good way. Like just constant. The energy was amazing. Your laugh is the best laugh I've ever heard. And it just really lifted me, and it made me realise that I need to do more of this. I need to laugh more. We all need to laugh more in life. And the energy that you brought to everybody, and how everybody was just like walking around and getting involved, and the energy was amazing.
And you know, this is what's so powerful about this practice, because you bring a group of people that are not connected together, and like some people might be on their own, some people, you know, a couple of people, but you don't feel alone in it, do you?
No, not at all. It really is like you've known people for ages, because you come together. It's nice, actually. It makes you come out of your comfort zone so that you can kind of have that interaction with other people in a way that you can just laugh with each other and share that joy.
Yeah,
it's lovely.
Yeah, totally. And I talked about in the session, right, didn't I? I said, like, you know, it can feel a bit bum clenchy, like push you a bit, but when you do that step out, it's like that's where you get to receive more, right?
Oh, definitely. You have to just step over it into that into the comfort zone and just like step out of the nervousness and just go for it and give it all you've got, because it really is beneficial to your mental health.
Yeah, and honestly, that energy was so electric, wasn't it? Like someone would kind of ripple over in one edge and then someone else would ripple over here. And I noticed for the laughter meditation, did you feel that when there'd be like a little lull and then something would come over here and then it's almost like it's like laughter tennis.
Yeah, it's contagious. When somebody else laughed over the other end, it would just trigger me, especially if I hadn't heard that person for a while, like laugh, and then they just laughed. I don't know why, but it triggered me because it was a different person. So it really does bring you back to that kind of ability to keep laughing.
Yeah, it just sets it off again, doesn't it? And you know, as we know, particularly having just experienced it, like all laughter is different. Isn't it? So like you'll hear like this kind of like delicious light laughter here, and then this like deeper belly laugh, and then this kind of gorgeous giggle. So it really kind of like that energy just like dances around, doesn't it?
It's absolutely amazing. It's so uplifting.
Yeah.
You come out and you just feel like on fire, sort of like, and a lot lighter. You just feel so much more lighter and happier. Positive.
I always find, like, definitely as facilitating it, but also when I read the energy at the end, it's like it brings you to a place of like real power, doesn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
You know? Yeah, and I like that's why I was going to say, you know, feed it into where you can bring it into your everyday life. You know, we all have stuff to deal with that can maybe feel a bit stretchy, like go and practice some laughter exercises, and then maybe that tricky email feels a bit easier, or that awkward conversation, you know?
Absolutely. It gives you that bit of confidence, doesn't it, to go and face something challenging. And I liked those different exercises that you did. And I am going to take some of those home, and I think they're manageable because they're quite short. So like, doesn't matter where you are or what you're doing or what situation you're in, I think you could just literally quickly pull one of those out the bag, do a few claps.
Well, very quickly the energy shifted, didn't it? We started with some laughter breaths, and even after just 3 of those, which if you added up the amount of time, you know, it's probably like 3 minutes, 4 minutes, you know, it's not very long. Like people were already saying, I feel lighter, I feel more energized, you know. And
how many people gave you a hug at the end and wanted to speak to you because they were like, look what you've done.
Well, but this is the thing, look what you guys have done. This is the key thing in this is to remember your magnificence, really. Like, remember how powerful you are, and remember that inside you've got this like little array of resources that you don't always use. And it just it's a reminder of your own magic.
Definitely.
Isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. But you know, you definitely are Queen Joy, because you definitely helped lift everybody in that room.
Amazing.
It was absolutely crazy to see how many people went in quite sort of almost, what would you say, stable or
reserved maybe, or just kind of like calm. On a kind of yeah.
And then even some people may have looked a bit anxious or worried.
Definitely.
But then when they went out, everybody was just laughing and smiling. It was lovely.
It's like we'd all been to like some special party, right? And as we've been chatting, because we've had a chat afterwards, haven't we? Sitting on the benches outside, and a few people have walked past, haven't they? And then they're sharing the energy again and sharing it. Like, you know, this campsite that you're in, like perhaps like this is going to feed all around it. I love it.
I do think it has, and I think that your laughter, wherever you are, it brings you back there.
That guy came down from the tent, didn't he? Because his friend was in here, and he went, I could just hear your laughter, and I just had to come. And I'm like, yay, amazing.
Everybody outside smiling as well and wanting to join in.
They feed from the joy. I'd love to know, is this your first time? Oh no, you've done Shropshire, haven't you? But it's just your first time at Dorset?
Yes.
And so like what are your kind of thoughts, feelings, highlights? Like, how's it been for you so far?
Absolutely amazing, to be honest. I think it's because it's got something for everybody. So I have 3 children, and of all different ages and genders. So I find that there's something for everybody. There's something for Bella, my daughter, and then there are amazing things for my older children, like MC grammar, things like that.
They just shared that, didn't they?
And just making things. Like, we're quite a creative family, so making things like the weapons. We've had loads of fun. And we went roller skating and we had silent disco.
Oh,
and it's just the amount of things you can tap into. It's like so much to choose from.
Like you say, there literally is something for everyone. And I've been to a fair few festivals over the last couple of months. And this really does speak to being able to have like a wealth of stuff for the family, doesn't it? You know,
absolutely.
So I think if you're coming here as a parent, like definitely there's a ton of boxes ticked, aren't there?
Absolutely, 100%. There would literally be something for everybody, wouldn't there?
Yeah, definitely. And for you personally, like what's been a great thing for you to do aside of like the things that the kids have enjoyed? What have you really loved?
My favourite thing has been, because I'm a holistic healer, so I'm going into that territory now.
Amazing.
And I'm just loving all the different holistic side. Like your laughter yoga was definitely my favourite. And I really like the sound bath that we had, and the new instrument that I learnt about, the African harp.
Oh, beautiful!
Which was just beautiful. That's going on my list in Amazon, I think.
Yes.
And then the other one that we did was the perfume making with my daughter. So just crafty things, and my son made an axe. So I think my joy is also seeing them create stuff, but and the holistic side of things.
And then you've got to receive for yourself for a session that you can go and experience, you know, for you, which is great. And, you know, and like wellness stuff is becoming like the zones are increasing, and more festivals are recognizing that actually it's a really important part. You know, and like you're saying, people arrived in a certain energy because, like, you know, they've been camping, maybe they've been out late, they're out of their routine, and something like this just gets them back in that I'm ready for the next thing. And that's often reflected back to me. It's like, oh, I didn't realize it was a thing I didn't realize I needed. You know, and it's like,
gives them a boost to go and explore when they can go around. They go around the festival and they're all lifted now, aren't they?
Absolutely. Absolutely. You'll find you'll like be like, you know, walking around and you'll just clock someone and feel that energy from the laughter.
I already did.
Oh, I love it.
Bumped into somebody that was in your laughter session earlier, and we both just started laughing again.
Oh, I love it. I love it. That is brilliant. Oh, Louise, you have been such an incredible guest to interview. Thank you so much, my lovely, for gifting your time.
Thank you for asking me to.
I've
really enjoyed talking to you today.
Oh, my pleasure. We have had we could have done a whole actual podcast with our chat, couldn't we? But that's for another time, right? But I wish you gorgeous rest of Bestival, my lovely. It has been an absolute pleasure.
Thank you so much.
And I'll let you get back to your family
now. Good luck with everything.
Thank you, my lovely. Okay, so here we are still at Bestival, and I've just shared another laughter yoga workshop, and I have my youngest podcast interviewees yet. I've got the lovely Otto, who is 10, and I've got the lovely Sophie, who is 11, and we're just going to ask them a few questions about the laughter yoga workshop. So, Sophie, is it your first time that you have done laughter yoga?
No, I came last year to Bestival and I did it here as well.
So you came back for more?
Yeah.
And tell me what you thought of the laughter yoga session.
I think it is really fun. It's the right mix of like laughter and relaxation.
I love that you shared that. So it was the laughter and the relaxation that you really liked?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you have a favourite exercise, Sophie?
I quite like the inhaling and then exhaling with laughter.
Yeah, that's a good one, isn't it? Is it something that you could see you doing with your friends?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, amazing. So if somebody like your age or similar age was curious about laughter yoga, like what would you say to them?
I'd say go do it because you'll regret it if you don't.
What is it that you love about laughter yoga?
I love it because you can like let all your energy out and then you can like just relax.
Brilliant. I love that, Sophie. That's amazing. Thank you. Otto, how about you? You did laughter yoga last year too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. What made you come back for more, Otto?
Yeah, I really like expressing myself because I have a lot of energy and it's hard to get it all out sometimes.
Yeah.
So it's very good.
Oh, amazing. So, like, how do you think that helped you with getting your energy out? Was it a particular exercise? What can you share about that?
Doing all the fun laughing stuff near like the first bits.
Yeah.
And then all the relaxation in the middle, and then lying down at the end.
Oh, like out of all of the things, did you prefer the laughter, or did you prefer the breathing, or is it the whole kind of mixture? What would you say? The whole mixture.
But I really enjoyed like lying down.
Did you so was that the lying down with the laughter and then doing the Reiki healing at the end, or was it particularly the meditation bit?
Lying down was really the best, I think.
Yeah, beautiful. And if you were going to share an exercise with a friend of yours, which one would you pick, do you reckon?
Probably the breathing.
The breathing, you like that, like Sophie? Yeah. Could you see yourself sharing some milkshakes with people? Definitely. Amazing. Do you think you might practice this at home as well?
Yeah, I think I will.
Brilliant. Has it been one of your highlights, Otto and Sophie?
Yeah.
Okay, will you be back for more next year?
Definitely.
Yay, amazing. Are you laughter yoga converts now?
Yes.
Yay! Should we give that a very good yay? Very good. Yay! You're amazing. Thank you so much, you two. You have been brilliant. So we're at Bestival still, and we've just done another juicy laughter yoga session. We have the gorgeous Freya, Evie, Fee and Louis with us, who have all been to laughter yoga before, and they came back for more. So I would love, Freya, you've got the mic, haven't you? So Freya, I would love to know, what is it that you love about laughter yoga?
That it's really good to, if you're not feeling like you want to laugh or anything, it's really good to just go and like get all your bad stuff out of your brain and just reset.
Wow, Freya, that's an amazing response. It is a really, really good reset, isn't it? What is it in terms of the exercises? Have you got like a favourite one that we've done before?
Probably ho ho ha ha ha.
You like the clapping?
And very good.
Yay! Amazing. And have you practiced that at home before?
No, but when I came, I remembered it from last year.
Amazing. Is it something you think you'd quite like to maybe do with your friends, do you think?
Yeah, probably. And Evie's my friend, and me and my mum were encouraging her mum and Evie and her dad and her brother Louis to just come see it, and then we just did the whole session.
Amazing. So you're actually part of the laughter yoga movement by bringing people along. I love it. I think Louis would love to share something, don't you? So Louis, can I ask you, what did you think of the laughter yoga, sweetie? Did you like it?
I liked it, I like that middle bit.
You like the middle bit. Did you like laughing and breathing? Was it a lot of fun? Yeah. Did it give you the giggles?
Did you go on the Ferris wheel?
I haven't been on the Ferris wheel yet, darling. I'll have a little look at that later. Do you think you'd do laughter yoga again, Louis?
Yeah.
Yeah, amazing. Louis is our youngest interviewee so far, aren't you? At just 5.
I might come next year.
You might come next year. Amazing. I'm going to give that a high five. Thank you, Louis. Evie, was that your first time doing laughter yoga, darling?
I did it yesterday, and only like a part of it. I only came for like the breathing.
Yeah, I remember at the end bit, wasn't it? Yeah. What did you think now you've did the whole session?
It was really fun. I really like how we did lots of things, and not just doing breathing. I liked how we did how Freya said
ho ho ha ha ha. Did you like that bit?
Yeah.
Is it something you think you'd like to kind of do with Freya when you're hanging out together? Yeah, amazing. Perhaps you could start like a little laughter group with you and your all your besties. What do you reckon? Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah. You can ho ho ha ha yourself all around the festival now, can't you? Yeah. Amazing. Thank you, Freya. Fee, you were here last year and you're back for more. I love it. I love that you dipped your toe in yesterday and then you came for the full juice. I'd love to hear, what is it? Because I know you brought some more along to get today as well, which is great. And what is it that you love about laughter yoga?
I think just because we don't play enough in our normal life. So
Yeah.
being able to come along and just be a bit silly.
Yeah.
And we're a bit tight about when we laugh.
Yeah.
It feels as though you shouldn't sometimes.
Yeah.
So, to let all of that, remember in your body where it is that you laugh from, and being a bit silly, being free, being a bit daft, and then in the process actually then feeling that the muscles in your face that have done the laughing, and the muscles in your belly that have been laughing.
Yeah, I love that. And you had like a little posse with you, didn't you? How did it feel having like a little group of people to do it with?
It was lovely. So bringing everyone else along, and I know that Evie and Louie's dad, Graham, probably not his natural space to be in.
Yeah.
And he stayed for the whole thing and had a good giggle. And I think he found it really relaxing as well.
Amazing.
And, he loved it.
Yeah, and I always say, like, people get from it what they need. So some people finish and they're like, I'm energized, and others like, oh, I'm feeling like really chilled out. I'm like, so often we don't realize what it is that we need, and it offers you that. Do you have a favorite?
Milkshake.
Oh,
I've been able to
milkshake.
mix a milkshake and then chuck it all over people and be a bit silly with it. That's really good. And also just connecting with other people that you don't know.
Yeah.
So we were doing Freya and Eve were doing lots of high fives with people as they were walking past yesterday. And when you talked in the session about connecting with people, and a festival does that anyway.
Yes.
But being in that laughter yoga, everybody's doing it in the same way.
Yeah.
We don't connect with people for no reason normally.
Yeah.
To connect with people just for a bit of joy.
Yeah.
We could just all be doing it a lot more, shouldn't we?
Yeah, absolutely. Do you reckon you as a family could like do 7 days of laughter and let me know how you get on with it?
Try.
What do you reckon?
I'm happy to do it as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, what would you pick, Freya, as your? Would you do the claps, or would you pick like the breaths, or the milkshake? What would be a good one for you to do every day together as a family?
Probably the breaths, because sometimes my dad can get a bit stressed in the morning, and my mum can be like a bit like, let's get ready for work, let's go to sleep, blah, blah, blah. And then it's good to just take a few deep breaths and let it out.
A few deep breaths and have a laugh.
Yeah. Fair, do you know, like, that's such great advice, isn't it? You know, because like grown-ups can get really stressed because life can feel really busy and they can feel like they have too much to do. So that's like top advice to just go, do you know what? Should we do some laughter breaths and so we can let some of that stress go? So should we should we agree that your mum will let me know in 7 days' time if you manage to do that every day and notice how you feel? Yeah, I think, Freya, I can see you like you've got like this really beautiful kind of leadership around it. So I think this could be a really great little project for you through the summer to like lead some laughter breaths with your family. Are you up for it?
Yeah.
Yeah, amazing. Guys, you have... Oh, so what were you going to say, my darling?
It's also not a real milkshake, it's just a fake.
Not a real milkshake. Yes, we're not going to be... And that's the beauty of laughter, right? Is we can use all these pretend things to feel more joy. I wish all you listeners could see how they're dressed as well, because these guys are absolutely rocking leopard print. They look absolutely wonderful. It's pajama day here at Bestival, and they just look incredible, but this is just an audio version. I'll have to see what I can do about a roaming video one next time, but you have been absolutely wonderful. Louis, did you want to say something to finish? What did you want to say, darling?
I like water balloons at my friends at school.
Do you? Well, and do you know what? You can add some laughter to that, and it can be laughter balloons. And then you can even not get the water balloons, and you can just throw imaginary laughter balloons. How cool would that be? Yeah? Amazing. Right, guys, you have been absolutely incredible. Shall we finish with a very good yay? Yeah? Very good. Very good. Yay! You are legends. Thank you so much. Oh, my word. Just how delicious was all of that. I love that we had our youngest ever interviewee for the podcast so far. We had little Louis voicing how he had found laughter yoga, and Evie and Freya, age 8, sharing their thoughts, their feelings, their impressions. Freya had come and done it with us last year with her mum Fee, and had come back for more and then brought their friends along, which I just love. I just love that people are spreading the laughter magic. It just really, really fills my heart. And before that, we had the wonderful Otto and Sophie, who I think were 10. And at that point, they were my youngest interviewees. And then the other 3 went and smashed it because they were even younger. But it's just so brilliant to hear it from a child's perspective, because as adults, we often complicate things. So to just hear that simplicity through kids' eyes, it's just perfect. It just says exactly how it is, and there's no holding back. So it's just beautiful. I also really enjoyed talking to Emily and Esme, who were the first teenagers I'd interviewed, actually, and I love what they shared. They'd come in for the day to experience Bestival, and were just literally having the best time. And I love that, because I think that age, it can feel quite challenging to go into a session like that. So yeah, like they were just brilliant advocates for just giving things a go and taking a step out your comfort zone, and like just seeing what can happen, right? Because in allowing us to dip our toe in, then that's where we can get incredible shifts in our lives. That's where we get to experience deeper joy. It's where we get to show ourselves that even if we find something a little bit tricky, a little bit challenging, well, like we do it here, then we can do it over here as well. It's so good to just stretch things that little bit, out of our comfort zone. Just do something that maybe feels, a little, I say often in my workshops, so it can feel a bit bum clenchy, but past the bum clench, it's like, release and relief, right? So I love it. And I really enjoyed my chat with Louise, who had come to the Octopus Energy session I did in Peacock Valley. She was one of the guests there, and like the whole group, their laughter was incredible. It brought people out of their tents. And I just love that, that energy ripples through and ripples out to everyone around. And it has that ability to draw people in, And what I also love, this is such a great kind of festival energy thing, is, often we cannot do something because maybe we think we've missed it, so we maybe we won't know what we're doing, or it's not okay to come in or whatever, right? And that's never the vibe with laughter yoga, definitely from my perspective. But also, like, that's never the festival vibe, right? It's just like, come on in. So some people, and I've witnessed it at festivals that I've been through all through this year, last year, like, people come in and they might be there for the whole thing, and that's amazing. And that, honestly, is where you get the full juice for sure. However, some people will snack. Some people might say, well, I'm supposed to be at this thing. Is it okay if I'm here just for a bit? I'm like, yeah, of course. Because what I know is they will get what they needed, And even at the end, Bestival, there were a couple of people, we were just on laughter meditation. So that's always pretty much in the last 15 minutes or so, sometimes 20 minutes or so, but it's towards the end of the whole session. And there were a couple of people that came in, kind of gave me that look of like, oh, is that, and I'm like, come in. You know, I say that we've got this juicy joy thread, right, that just pulls people in. So I beckon people in, and I give them eye contact, which, you know, is often that permission that we need, right? And they came and lay down and received the laughter meditation, got all the gorgeous energy from that, got the release, got the endorphin release, the lowering of the cortisol, and any release of anything that maybe felt like, you know, just heavy in their body, got that emotional and physical release, and then got to receive the Reiki healing as well. You know, it's just, just like I'm beaming just remembering it. And actually, probably one of my, it's so hard to pick a favorite highlight, isn't it? It's like picking a favorite child, right? However, I've got a really beautiful memory that I think will be forever etched. Was the guy that I mentioned before, who is there with his baby, and she, honestly, it was just beautiful. He said that she'd been really kind of disgruntled, you know, typical, like, you know, as babies are, you know, like, you know, a bit tetchy, whatever. And he'd come in to do the laughter, and she was in a sling. And oh my gosh, watching the laughter meditation and the Reiki, it was just magic. He leant across against one of the poles that was holding up the big tent that we were in, and just fell into laughter. And then it's just so beautiful. It got so much from it. And then the Reiki started, and she fell asleep. You know, she fell fast asleep, and he said he just really felt it, and she just went dung. And I just thought it was such a special thing for them to experience together. You know, she was probably, I don't know, she was little. She was in a little sling, so under one. And the memory, as I describe it, you know, it was just incredible. I had a lovely chat with him afterwards, and you know, this is what's so beautiful. Laughter yoga is for anyone. It literally is for everybody. I've had from babies to grandparents, you know, and they all receive. Yeah, and that is where the magic lies. So, gorgeous souls, I will be back again with this Bestival next year, bringing gorgeous laughter and Reiki. It's a beautiful place for me to facilitate. I love the venue, and as I said, I love Caravanserai, so that's where I hang. Those two places, that's where you'll find me. But I love the energy of it being a really varied collective. A lot of my sessions can end up just being adults, sometimes kids, but I love that it's like a really beautiful free flow mix of like whatever ages. It's just incredible. So if you're tempted to check out Bestival, then do come along to Laughter Yoga next year. It will be such a treat to see you there. So please do come say hi. And yeah, I can't wait to bring you my next episode next week, or not. Well, yes, I think next week I'm off to Carfest, and it's my first time there. So I am super excited to be bringing Laughter Yoga to Carfest. It's going to feel, like a real treat to be somewhere super exciting, you know, that I've never been to before. I'm going to be in Spa Fest that's within Carfest. So I can't wait to bring you more laughter back from there, and share what people have felt about Carfest and about Laughter Yoga sessions when they're there. So, my darlings, wishing you all the love, and until the next time, just keep living your best laugh, my loves. Thank you so much, gorgeous soul, for listening to this episode of Live Your Best Laugh. I hope you love listening to it as much as I did creating it. It really is such a joy to share this with you. It would be amazing if you could share the love and tell your friends to have a listen too. And I would be super grateful if you could follow and subscribe to Live Your Best Love so you'll never miss an episode, and rate or review the podcast. In the meantime, darling one, remember how incredible you are and keep noticing those pockets of joy.